dedicated לעילוי נשמת דבורה פגי בת שמואל, או דבורה בת שמואל, אסתר רבקה בת אברהם, and Monica בת פני. You know, there is a lot to talk in this parashiot, especially when we're talking about Avraham Avinu, and then we pass to Yitzchak. We found in this parasha a very interesting topic. Thank you. Avraham Avinu have his servant, Eliezer. The pasuk writes, "Moshel bechol asher lo." You look at Rashi, and the meaning of Moshel bechol asher lo is that Eliezer was the CEO of all the business of Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu was very rich, and all the money that Avraham Avinu had was in the hands of one man, Eliezer. Imagine, the right hand of the most rich person in the world. You trust him, right? And then the Torah comes and tell us that Avraham calls up Eliezer and tells him, "Listen, I want you to find a wife for my son. And I want you to swear that you will not take girls from the Pelishtim, from Canaan." Right? And then Eliezer says, "Fine, I will not take." He said, No. Come here. Swear. We all know how we make swear. He held up a mitzvah. And he swore that he will not take a lady to his son Yitzchak from the Canaanim. Rabbi, I don't understand why you have to be so... Let's say, listen, all your money you're giving into the hands of Eliezer. Just tell them, listen, my condition is you can take whatever girl will be, not from Canaan. You have to make him swear. There was a story with a great Rabbi Israel Misalant. Rabbi Israel Misalant was the one that brought again the concept of learning Musar. Learning, every single Jew should have a time to sit down and to learn 5 minutes, 10 minutes of Musar every day. Rabbi Israel Misalant was a genius. Genius mamash in Torah. Just to understand who was Rabbi Israel Misalant, because he wanted to make the people get closer to Musar, and was like a new thing. So people didn't want to hear him. He was going from city to city to give shiurim, and he was a genius, I told you. He was putting in every bit midrash a paper at the beginning of the week of what's going to be the shiur all about. With Marei Mekomot, it's called. Marei Mekomot is, different sources that whoever wants to get the shiur should learn the sources before. Every single shiur of Rabbi was genius. One day, there were 2 boys in a yeshiva that they didn't like the way of the Rabbi. They said, "This time, we're going to make some fun." The Rabbi put up the paper. He got to the city, he put up a paper. It's a whole list of at least 20 Marei Mekomot. Rambam, Rosh and Rif, Aharonim, Rishonim, whatever you want, Gemarot. 20 Marei Mekomot, if not more. And the Rabbi put it on. And these 2 boys decided to change the Marei Mekomot. He made another Marei Mekomot. They invented something that really have nothing to do with each other. Random Gemarot, random Shulchan Aruch, random Rishonim and Acharonim, not even connected. The boys in yeshiva, they saw it. They said, "Wow, so weird. We know the sugya, we know the topic. But what have to do this Gemara, in this Tosafot, in this..." They waited. The Rabbi arrives, and they gave him the paper. He always was asking for the paper just to look before and to start. No books. The Rabbi asked the paper. He saw the paper. Ya Habibi. Someone changed the whole entire Marei Mekomot, and he have a full Bet Midrash waiting to hear his shiur. He waited 2 minutes, and then he started to talk. And he started to bring, he says, Rabotai, this sugya is very famous, very known. Today we're going to learn it from another angle. And he started to bring one Marei Mekomot after the other. And started to connect it from this Gemara in Masechet Sukkah to the Gemara in Masechet Ta'anit, to the Tosafot in Masechet Ketubot, to the Rambam in Ilchot Avelut, to things that have nothing to do one to each other. A whole shiur of an hour and a half, people were amazed. And these two boys that were hearing the shiur, they became white. They couldn't believe that they were mevazeh talmid chacham in such a level. The rabbi finished up and he fainted. Fainted. They were sure halas. These two boys, they're going straight to Gehinnom. Rabotai, they approached the rabbi crying. Tell the rabbi, Mechila, Rabbeinu, we were the ones. The rabbi said, what he did was very bad. But you're doing teshuvah, and I accept it. And I want you to know that I didn't faint because of you. I fainted because I always knew that Borei Olam gave me such a chokhmah. But I never knew what was the power of the chokhmah that Borei Olam gave me until today. And if I was knowing, there was a responsibility much greater, and I was doubting if I fulfill my effort to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, knowing today all the knowledge that I got. That's why I fainted. Rabbi Sami was a genius. Why I'm telling you all this? Because one time, Rabbi Sami went to one of the cities. And, the president, the Gabbai of the shul, sees him. Rabbi looks mechubad, comes up to him and he tells him, Rabbi, can you do shahita to my chicken? So the rabbi looks at him. What do you mean shahita? Yeah, Rabbi, are you shahit? He says, no, I'm not shahit. But maybe, Rabbi, you know how to... No, I don't know how to do shahita. Okay, fine, no problem. 2 days later, the rabbi comes up to this guy and tells him, I'm sorry to bother you. Do you mind to borrow me $5,000? Listen, Rabbi, I barely know you. You just came here and $5,000 is a lot of money. So. You're saying that you don't know me, and that's why you don't want to give me 5,000. 2 days ago, you came up to me with your chicken, and over there you trust me. What happened today? Ah, Rabbi, were you comparing money and this? Says the Rabbi, that's exactly what happened with Avraham Avinu. Avraham Avinu is coming to teach us. And Rabotai, I want to be honest with you. I don't know you, but it applies to me for sure. How many times, for things that are having to do with Judaism, we're more lenient, and we're looking the way how to be lenient over here. Rabbi, give me a loophole over here, Give me a way to get out of the... And when we come to business, when we come to money, when we come to things that belongs, I'm going to buy the best house. Listen, the mortgage I have to take is from this bank because the other bank I don't know what. For the business to invest over here and over there. Says Avraham Avinu, Habibi, all my money I was giving it to one man. I trust him 100% in all the business that he have done. But when it comes to the Kedusha of who is going to be the mother of the Jewish nation, I don't trust in anybody. Swear. Swear to me that you're not going to take ladies from Canaan. But that's a great Musar skill. Each one of us. How many times we come to mitzvot? Rabbi, give me mezuzot. Yeah. Well, what are the prices? Fine, give me the cheap one. Tefillin, I don't know. When we come to Arbat Aminim, I saw over here people buying Arbat Aminim pasul from the very beginning. And don't tell me they don't know, they have the rabbi next to it. You cannot ask him, tell me, Rabbi, is this fine? That's all. The rabbi is not going to charge you. But ask. Show that you care about the mitzvot the same way that you care about your own business and issues that you have in life. That's first thing of Avraham Avinu. But Rabotai, let me share with you one more point. Boker Tov Tzadik. There was a rabbi, you know, you go to any yeshiva, you're invited to come up to the second floor in the kollel. We have, Baruch Hashem, a whole library. And there is the Rambam. The Rambam, we have one of the Hotzaot of the book of the Rambam, one of the editions. It's called Hotzaat Frenkel. I don't know if you saw it. You go to any Beit Midrash, you're going to find Hotzaat Frenkel. It's a beautiful edition of the Rambam. What's the story of this Frenkel? This Frenkel, his name was Rabbi Shabtai Frenkel. He was a Holocaust survivor. And after the Holocaust, he decided that he wants to do, special edition for the Rambam. He hired out from his own pocket a whole group of rabbis to make this unbelievable job. And he started to travel from country to country, different places around the world, especially in Europe, to get different type of Rambam that exist to try to make this beautiful work flourish. He paid a lot of money. After many, many years, one day he hears that there is, by one of the Arab countries, there is 4 papers of the Rambam, special edition, and those 4 papers are holding by the president or the king, Mubarak. You know Mubarak? You heard about Mubarak? It's by him. How he's going to get it? He started with all type of contacts. Rabotai, Mubarak was ready to give him the 4 papers for the price of only $750,000. 4 papers. But this man, Rabbi Shabtai Frenkel, decided he's going to do it. He put his money and he paid the full price to get the 4 papers. And Rabbi, he gets the papers. He brings one of the rabbis that is in the group that he built up, and they were sitting down, to talk about how he wants those papers to get into the books. They have the 4 papers on the table, and they have their coffee. And Rabotai, in the middle of talking, the rabbi, by mistake, he was talking by moving his hands. Like, he moved the hand to the left, and the coffee just split into the 4 papers. The 4 papers get totally ruined. Now, Rabotai, there are enough photocopies or nothing. That's what. You know what this rabbi did? He stood up. He left the room. The rabbi inside was... Shabtai Frenkel comes back after 2 minutes with a new cup of coffee. Here, enjoy from it. He says, I worked with Shabtai Frenkel all of the years. He never took away any penny in the salary. He never even gave me a hint about what happened that day. Like nothing happened. And I will tell you, that's exactly the point of Avraham Avinu. Chesed, it's not only how much I'm ready to give you, how much I'm ready to think about your feelings. Let's try to take the message and to apply it in our life. And I am sure that throughout the Chesed, Olam Chesed Ibaneh, Borei Olam will give to us also Chesed to bring Mashiach Tzidkenu very soon. Amen ve'amen.